Okay. Well, hello everyone, and welcome to this session on our short courses at the Center for Open Learning. I am Thomas Chorin, and I am the Director of Languages for All. And I'm here today with my colleague.
Hello all.
Oliver.
My name's Oliver Reed, and I'm the Head of Arts within the Centre. So welcome to you all, and yeah, I hope there's something here we can entice you with and get those creative and interested into academic and language courses. So we'll give you a little flavour of what we're about and what we have to offer throughout the short session that we have. But mainly, I'll just follow on. I'll just go on a little bit just to say that at the Centre we have, we're quite a diverse department. We have a range of short courses and languages that we'll talk about. But there's also we have an international foundation program for students coming from overseas to our undergraduate studies, as well as an access program for those national students as well, those that live in Scotland or England or Wales or Ireland. So you can come to take our programs as well. And we also have an English language department as well. We're a small department, but yet we have huge numbers. We have something like 14,000 students come through our doors a year. So quite a huge range of students and ages of people that come to our courses.
Our short courses, as Oliver said, at the Center for Open Learning,
yes.
We offer a wide variety of those courses. Go ahead, Oliver.
Yeah, no, I was just going to pick up, as you say, wide variety there, Tom, and yes, they're listed there, the sort of areas, the subject areas that we cover. Mainly our subject areas, I'll let Thomas speak a little bit more about languages, but in those short courses, the arts, humanities, social sciences, and STEM or science and nature that we have here, mainly these are introductory courses, introduction to those areas and subjects. Most of the courses, predominantly most of the courses are SCQF level 7, our kind of entry level of that kind of degree study. So they give you that sort of introduction and flavour of courses. All of our courses are use the Learn platform. So course materials are uploaded to Learn, whether that's a credit course or a non-credit course, because we offer both. And some of those are, and with the current situation, we have some of those the sessions have been delivered as synchronistic live sessions, but there's also asynchronistic materials as well that you could dip into. There might be requests for, say, reading some article or some book or something before a session, or parts of a chapter of a book or something before a session. To start that discussion off. So as I say, Learn platform is the key platform that we use. All materials are uploaded there, and sessions are recorded as well. So if you miss a session, it's the place to go back to. Within the arts, humanities, social sciences, and STEM, we're using Collaborate, as we're using tonight for the live sessions, and the languages are using Zoom platform. So it's an interesting time. We're looking at different ways and different platforms to use. So it's we will see how we progress in this climate. At the moment, nothing yet is on campus. We are fully online. So that's the way that course materials are delivered. So yeah, a little intro there to slide 2. So maybe get Thomas to move on to slide 3, unless he has anything else to add on that.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Thank you, Oliver. And so here are some of the reasons why you may want to take a short course with us. And to start with would be to build your CV. So we have a number of courses, language courses or other courses which would help you to build on your skills and your employability. For example, if you were to take an Adobe Photoshop course or a freelance journalism course, that would of course help you to enhance your CV. So that might be one of the reasons why you want to learn to take a short course with us at the Center for Open Learning. All our courses are. Oh yeah, go ahead, Oliver. Sorry.
No, fine. Go on,
All our courses are taught by academics of this university who are specialists of their subject. And in languages, we are all professionals in our language. We teach 20 languages at the Center for Open Learning, and so we are all experts in that language we teach. And we welcome students from all ages, from the age of 16 to 80 and more. And our students come from the University of Edinburgh and a wider community. And so the Center for Open Learning is also a place for you to meet new people from the university and from Edinburgh and from the region.
Yeah, I think just picking up on that from the teaching fellows' point of view, they're academics in their own right, and they don't just teach for us, but they may teach in other parts of the university and other institutions or private institutions throughout the city and other cities as well. So they're very accomplished and professional tutors as well. And thinking about that nurturing and taking on another course or a course outside of your academic studies, I think it's a great opportunity to just dip your toe in the water into these new fields and just try something new. And you never know, I always, from a creative, it's something we absorb, is trying to look at another subject or specialist area and feed that into what we're investigating. And I think that sort of contextualizing your studies is a great way to do that through taking another course. As I say, most of the courses are 10 weeks long and generally 2 to 3 hours. Some of the courses are during the day, but they're mainly held in the evenings. So there's often mainly that kind of evening study option. We also have, as well as, although I said at the start that some of our courses are for credit, some are non-credit, but some of the courses are for credit, and we run a certificate of higher education. That's the equivalent to a first year of a degree, and we have students that take that qualification. It's something they can do over 3 years, and they take a series of courses and build up that certificate qualification. So it's an interesting route for those students that wish to follow that path. Okay, we'll maybe move on, Thomas.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just talk a little bit about some of the areas and just what we're offering. In terms of art, design, and music, we have a range of digital courses. We're normally after quite a huge range of courses within the arts. It's normally about 30 courses per term. This year, because of COVID and because of moving to an online structure, we're limiting our courses, and there's just a flavour of some of the courses we're offering. There's as Thomas has mentioned, about Adobe Photoshop, and that's a great short 5-week course just to give you a flavour of Photoshop. And I say all of these courses are introductory, so even the digital animation, giving you a flavour of actually starting to script and develop a short animation sequence, sort of 2 to 3 minute video animation, which really exciting opportunity to explore that area. Beginners drawing as well, really start to think about using drawing materials and how to use those drawing materials. Icons of jazz as well, just a look at key figures and innovators of jazz throughout the 20th century. In social sciences, I'll pick up a few here. Social anthropology, exploring what it means to be human through a cross-cultural study of key anthropological themes, such as gender and kinship, exchange and ritual, or international human rights law. Just introducing you to that, to those rights and how human rights are protected and enforced. Science and Nature, the Seven Hills of Edinburgh, a great one. Some of you may or may not know that Edinburgh is built on 7 hills, and this course takes you on a sort of virtual tour around that and the geology of the 7 hills and how they've evolved over geological time. And similar then, Earth Science is an introduction. A course that explores those forces of nature and looks at neighbouring planets as well, and really makes connections between planets and the Earth's surface. biology of birds, seabirds, studied how they evolve and become adapted to live in these harsh world of the seas and oceans. So that's just a sort of short flavour of some of the courses, and they say they are short 10-week courses that just give you an introduction to the subject and discipline. Okay, I think we can move on, Thomas.
Okay, thank you, Oliver. And so moving on to languages, you see here the 21 languages we offer at the Center for Open Learning. These are actually 20 languages, and Chinese is offered by the Confucius Institute of Edinburgh, which is part of the University of Edinburgh. But we advertise for Chinese on our website to make it simple for everyone to find it within this university. The focus of our language courses is on communication skills. So this is language for your skills and for fluency. And we have courses from complete beginners to elementary level in most languages. And then in some languages, we are able to offer intermediate and more advanced level. In Chinese, the Confucius is offering more advanced level, and we do so also in French, German, Italian, Japanese, and Spanish at the Center for Open Learning. So if you are a complete beginners, you can start with a beginners 1 course. If you have had some language learning before, either in secondary education or privately, you will be able to find a course at your level. All the information is available on our website to help you find the appropriate level for you. I think that's it for me.
Yeah, okay. We'll talk briefly about the next slide, which talks a little bit about the humanities. There's humanities there. Again, just like I was explaining, to give you a little flavour of some of the courses, again, similar here. There's one course, I don't know, it's lost off the list, but we have a philosophy course, and that's a 20-week course. It's probably the only 20-week course we've got offered on this particular year, this year. But as I say, mainly the 10-week courses. History and geology courses, just to say, they generally focus on Scottish history, focusing around the landscape of Scotland. So it's very much locally focused. And again, you can see there Scotland from the making of the kingdom to the Renaissance. Little flavour of that. What else we've got in there? Adaptation for film. Look at the challenges of turning a story, a novel, poem into work that works on screen. Writing for publication, interesting one as well. Looking to how do you start to think about how to translate that language into working for newspapers and magazines. So I say quite a selection of courses. We'll maybe take some questions later if need be, but I think that's just a little. I'll say each one of these slides as well. I'm not too sure whether you have access to them, but they are linkable as well. They link to the relevant course on the web page, so you can, if you do have access, you can click on and go straight to that particular course of any ones that you're interested in. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Oliver. So that was a bit of a quick tour of the wide selection of short courses at the Center for Open Learning. As Oliver said, all of those courses on the presentation have a link, and we'll also maybe on your chat send you the link to those courses so that you can continue searching them. In languages, I went maybe a bit fast. So communication is what we're looking for, and we are in tiny groups of 14 students max, and all teaching will be synchronous on Zoom to allow communication and to see each other on Zoom, which is more adapted and collaborate for language learning for us. Our courses are starting on the 28th of September in arts, humanities, social sciences, and science and nature, and the courses in languages are starting on the week of 5th October. It's important that you know that our enrollment closes 8 days before the first class. So if you want to enroll in a Monday class in humanities, then you need to enroll before Monday, 21st September.
That's
and so
Sunday coming. Sunday coming, yeah.
That's Monday next week. Yeah. So this is don't I know you are receiving your schedules at the moment. Don't wait too long to enroll in our short courses because they fill up quite quickly. So 8 days before and starting on 28th September in arts, humanities, social sciences, and science and nature, and starting on the week of 5 October in languages. And in languages, all our courses are 10-week long.
Yeah, I'm
you can enroll online.
Talk slightly, just go back a little bit and just say that, we have, as mentioned about the credit courses, just to clarify as well, because we sometimes get the question, can our credit courses be applied to undergraduate or the degree study that you're on? The answer is no. It's not something that can be fed into your current degree. But as I say, it's quite nice, some students really like to take the courses for credit. You get additional feedback at the end of the course, the marks, your work is graded, and it's nice to get that feedback. But of course, there is additional work involved in relation to. Thank you
very much for joining us for this session, and all my best wishes for this academic year. And we hope to welcome you in our short courses very soon. À bientôt.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Okay.